Hi, I'm Jennifer Janet with Coldwell Banker Professional Associates, and today is Quick Tip Tuesday. We are veering off of my typical quick tips, and today I'm going to bring to you Brittany Lucifer from Wholesome Meals Kitchen, and she's going to provide us with some tips on what to do while we are home and have extra meals to prepare. So if you can give me just a second, I'm going to get her added in here.
Hi.
Hey, Brittany. Thanks for joining me today. I was just telling our followers, or my followers, that you're going to give us some quick tips today for meals, since we have an increased number of meals we're preparing. For some of us, we're preparing 3+ meals a day while we are at home, and I'm going to hand it over to you to give us some tips.
So thank you for having me this evening on here. I just wanted to share, today is Tuesday, so sometimes a lot of people like to share in like a Taco Tuesday. And also right now we are limiting trips to the grocery store. We are doing social distancing, and we're kind of having a lot of different things going on. You're maybe cooking more meals, as Jennifer suggested, and you're kind of maybe getting burnt out, and you want something that's fast and still healthy for your family. So something easy that you can do is create something out of your pantry with a simple 5 ingredients. So you can use a can of black beans, a can of corn, 1 cup of dry quinoa, and some salsa and olive oil. So what you will do with those ingredients is you will rinse and drain, or drain and rinse, your corn and your black beans. You will cook your quinoa according to the package directions. And then what you'll do is combine everything together, add in 1/4 to 1/2 of a cup of salsa and 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And then you can also add in extra ingredients like cumin, paprika, some salt, pepper, if you want to jazz up the flavors a little bit, and then you can serve it to your family. So it's a great healthy idea for lunch or for a supper, and kind of creates minimal dishes for you there at the stove.
Thank you. Thank you. So I think that's a really good point, that right now, most of us are trying to avoid the grocery store if possible, and that's not anything, against the grocery stores. I know we're just limiting our trips and our exposure. So what if someone doesn't have some of those ingredients? Like, what are some other substitutes that could go? Because I know, for instance, like, I don't keep the quinoa in our house. So what would be something I could substitute out for that?
So a great alternative for the quinoa could be rice, and you could do white rice or brown rice, or really just any kind of rice that you would like to enjoy would be a great alternative. That is a pretty essential staple in most people's pantries. Quinoa does pack a little bit higher of a protein option if you're looking to add that extra protein, which is why I suggested it. But yes, you're correct. Quinoa is probably not something that everybody has in their pantry.
Do you have any other tips for us right now, just to stay healthy in general, and for some more positive food choices? I know my theory right now, or what we're trying to do in our household, is to eat right, eat light, and eat for energy. And we're trying to avoid some snacky stuff in between meals, and eating things that just aren't the best for us. So is there anything else that you could recommend that would be more better choices or healthier choices versus maybe a worse alternative?
Yeah, so I would say, I know everybody probably is used to grocery shopping more frequently. You're used to having more fresh produce on hand. I know my family is really big into that. So still sticking with canned good items, whether it's fruit or veggies, as well as freezer items, are still going to pack the same great nutritional value. So I would say still reach for those items over things like a bag of chips or candy, or things that are going to lower your immune system with the extra sugar increase. While canned goods or frozen goods do have a slighter nutrient profile than the fresh ingredients, they're still going to bring and boost that immune system. Also adding things like garlic, lemon juice or lime juice, ginger, things like that you would maybe not typically add in. Add that stuff in. It's going to boost the immune system as well. So you can sneak those things into other dishes. I actually shared something on our Wholesome Meals Kitchen business page just a little bit ago that suggested, you know, packing extra veggies into things that you wouldn't normally think of. So maybe like a chili, adding in some celery, onions, peppers, mushrooms, tomatoes. You can do the same thing with a spaghetti sauce. Chop the ingredients really fine, even blend them up in the blender and throw them in there. I know it's an extra dish to wash, but it's a great way to still get those veggies and fruits into your family during this time when you really need to keep your immune system up.
Okay. Well, excellent. Well, we thank you for your tips, and thank you for taking time out of your family time this evening. I hear your daughter, and I know that the weather is great, so I hope you can get back to enjoying that.
Yes, thank you. Here, do you want to say hi, Shaylee? No, not a fan of cameras sometimes.
Okay.
So thank you for having me. I appreciate
Well, good.
it.
Thank you.
And I appreciate your business doing all of the work that it has lately during this time frame.
Thank you. Take care.
You're welcome. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So I just wanted to say that, you know, I know this time can be a little stressful with meals. I know I am personally a little overwhelmed with all the extra dishes that we have in our home. I'm thankful that obviously we are all together and we are healthy, but I know that for me, mealtime has become a challenge. So I hope this tip helped you. You know, one of the other things that you could do is hop onto Pinterest and just search for recipes that have items that are already in your pantry or already in your freezer and refrigerator. For me, it's sometimes a lot of repetition that's going on, and I've been trying to find new recipes for the things that we already have. That way we don't have to get out as much and hit the grocery store. We are a fresh foods home, so that's been a little bit of a challenge, is not having those as many fresh vegetables and things. So we tried to, you know, get ahead of that when we were before we were issued that shelter in place, but I know we're still running slim, especially on things such as fruit. So hopefully these tips helped you. It's not, like I said, our normal Quick Tip Tuesday, but I just wanted to bring something that would hopefully be helpful and impactful to you right now. And of course, I hope you stay healthy. And if I can help you in any way whatsoever, I'm here for you. So even if you want to bounce off or start sharing some recipes, that would be fantastic. You guys are welcome to do that in the comments below, and find ways to help each other and spread kindness. So I hope you all have a great evening and take care. Thanks. Bye-bye.